Hi. So, I always found one of the most daunting things about oil painting was the varnishing part of it. You know, you do this beautiful painting, it takes you ages, and then you've got to varnish it. And you've got to leave it 6 months to be able to varnish it. Otherwise, there are kind of consequences. You can use retouching varnish. Anyway, it was all a bit complicated. And the other thing that annoyed me was that I just never seemed to be able to wash the varnish brush properly. So I seem to need to buy a new varnish brush every time I use it. Anyway, I found a solution. I now paint on a rigid surface because I use cold wax in my work, but even if I hadn't, even if it was just an pure oil painting, as long as the surface is rigid, you can use cold wax. So I don't work for this company, but I do think their products are really good. So I use Zest It cold wax painting medium, and you can varnish with this. So you can literally rub it in with your hands because there's nothing toxic in this. There's no solvent in it. I don't know how it works. It's just amazing. So I just give my painting a massage with this stuff, which is kind of therapeutic anyway, and it gives a lovely satin kind of finish if you buff it. I mean, otherwise it's matte, but it's sealed. So the matte finish is really nice, but I tend to give it a little bit of a buff afterwards just to get a bit of a sheen, just a slight sheen to it. So it's just really, really easy and so much less stressful than using varnish, I think. So there we go. That is my tip of the... Oh, and the other thing is, as somebody asked, you can do this, you can use this on... I'm fairly sure you can. I can't see any reason why you couldn't. You could use this on as a way of varnishing a acrylic painting as well, as long as the painting was on a rigid surface, because the thing is that it's a thin layer of transparent wax. It contains, and the ingredients are on here, beeswax, damar, which is the resin part which makes it go completely hard, and linseed oil. That's all this has got in it. So you could use that on top of your acrylic painting, which takes the stress out of varnishing that. So yeah, all good. I'm just going to carry on massaging my koi.